Right, welcome to part 3 of Skies of Arcadia, and now we're finally back on the surface. Sunlight!
That damn cave.
Wow, that was a tough 5 minutes we spent in a cave.
So, yeah, this is the surface of Pirate Isle, which obviously is not actually called Pirate Isle.
I wish it was.
As we see here.
Windmill Island. in that Sonic level?
Sounds like one.
Yep, that is straight up a Podos.
I like how the little sign says, "We just called this place Windmill Isles. People don't know it's really Pirate Isle." Like, good job, guys. Good job.
Oh.
I have no idea if that's meant to be just like a tombstone or just some sort of random monument. I have no idea what it is.
I'm gonna go monument, since a tombstone leading to a secret entrance is a little dark.
Well, they are pirates.
True.
I'm just gonna touch this stone and make it open. Okay.
We did run by a save point. We should probably mention that this game does use a save point instead of a save anywhere kind of thing, like most RPGs from this time.
Yep. And now we get to be a pervert.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm allowed to watch this, guys.
Close your eyes, Garrett. This will be over soon enough.
Oh, that's what they'll say. He's a peeping Tom.
Gotta earn that T rating, you know what I mean?
Although he does notice, but then he just keeps watching. And how does this work? How does that hurt your eye when you're through the opposite side of a wall?
Also, it's a pillow.
Yeah.
If she knows there's a big hole, and these people they fly on a flying ship, they obviously have technical know-how to plug. I ain't trying to blame the victim here. I'm just saying that maybe don't just put up a handkerchief anyone can pull down. Maybe ask someone to fix the hole.
Or at least put the handkerchief on the opposite side of the wall.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oddly enough, that's one of, I think that's possibly the only actually optional scenes in the whole game.
The peep on a girl. Okay then.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sega.
See, back in the day, that's what constituted as fan service.
How times have changed.
Yep.
I miss the simpler times.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, it's turned to sunset. In the span of a few seconds, the sun is setting.
She's also completely forgiven him for what happened a
Yeah.
few seconds earlier.
Almost like it didn't happen.
Alright, so let's get to the real meat of the issue here. If this video gets 5,000 likes, Sega will release a Steam port of this game. So, like, comment, subscribe.
Well, I wonder if Valkyria
Longest
Chronicles.
ladder ever.
what the
I
hell?
would not feel safe on that thing. I would not feel safe on that thing whatsoever. But maybe if Valkyria Chronicles does well, maybe they'll look into this. As Sega did say. Kato, is this? Did you splice over a song, or is that part of the soundtrack?
I spliced the song in.
Was it like 6 months ago? The you know what? Even though this is Dreamcast, that was they're clearly like a photograph, but that actually looks pretty good.
I know.
The background did.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to say I love this scene. It's just one of those scenes which kind of stays with me whenever I play this game. Because oddly enough, the company who make this game seems to be very good at just simple scenes like this, just characters chatting, just setting up characters, and it kind of
This is
sticks with you.
This is just giving me flashbacks or maybe flash forwards because the game came out a lot later to the cutscene after every single mission in Kingdom Hearts 385 over 2 days, whatever the fuck the DS game was.
Oh god!
'Cause after every mission, it just cuts to a Roxas and Axel like sitting on a clock tower, like as the sun sets, eating ice cream. But yeah, going back to my point about how Sega said that they want to try to win back fans' trust, and like they want to try and do more with their franchises, and we have started to see that with like the Sega Classics getting a handheld release and stuff, and like Valkyria Chronicles. So I wonder if Valkyria Chronicles does well enough, maybe they'll go back and either port or do something with this game.
I would hope so, since
Yeah.
the PC port of Valkyria actually did like exceedingly well for them by their own admission.
Yeah,
Like
they
said, it completely
honestly,
broke any expectations they had.
yeah, they thought it would only sell like 2 copies.
I think it sold
And it sold
500,000.
Yeah,
500,000. That I think that might be more than Rise of Lyric.
It is, and that was like a year ago, so I don't know where it's at now. But yeah, I think alongside Shenmue, Skies of Arcadia was said to be getting like an HD port a few years back, but we never saw anything from either of those.
yeah.
Well, I know when Shenmue is tied up with all the different legal stuff, and but like I guess is Skies of this game is just flat out owned by Sega 100%, isn't it? I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe for this one it was just more of a cost thing, because like Shenmue, you can't even really call Shenmue a cult classic because it did so well. It's more of like there was only the 2 games, but like this is. Maybe you could classify more as a cult classic because not that many people played it. But Shenmue was like a big success for them, So I guess maybe with this it was just like they can't at the time, because we all know all the financial trouble Sega's been going through over the last few years. Maybe they just couldn't justify putting the work into like a game that, but maybe not that many people would have actually bought.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I always say it would be good on the 3DS, because it would be, I'd probably guess it would be slightly cheaper for them to do rather than full HD port. And I just think then it would probably be another great game for an already quite popular console.
Plus, the 3DS is basically RPG heaven already, so people are buying into that console for RPGs. So another one wouldn't hurt, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, unless Sega just pulled a SA1 HD and just took the game and slapped it on a...
Keep watching Ica. And she's gone. Character models just pop out of existence.
I also like how even though it was a ladder, they were just walking forward as if it was a staircase.
Yeah, it actually makes me think that they actually just walk off the edges and plummet down to the ground.
But I wonder, wasn't there a thing, and Chris, you might know more of this, but
Hello.
isn't there an issue with apparently Dreamcast games aren't that easy to port?
I think it depends on the game, because I never heard anything about the Dreamcast itself being tricky to port from.
Oh, okay. Well then, Sega just lays it in. Get off your ass and do it.
Yeah, I think they're just worried about having another Sonic Lost World situation, which has finally reached about 50,000 owners on Steam, which isn't much
really?
for a Sonic game.
I think maybe the issue with that was like...
The game not having a good reputation, but...
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a... Although saying that, though, they might run into another situation with Knights. Big cult classic. Apparently didn't sell that many copies,
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing-
Look at NBM, mini adorable. Little NBM, mini adorable.
The thing I'd probably compare with this and my hopes for a PC port, another Dreamcast JRPG kind of similarly styled, sort of, Grandia 2?
Ah, yeah.
That got an anniversary release on Steam, and it's basically just, same game. I think maybe a little up-resed, a few fixes.
Yeah,
That did.
because
Okay.
I can always remember back in the Dreamcast era, in terms of RPGs, it always went Shenmue was number 1, Skies of Arcadia number 2, and then Grandia 2 was number 3. In terms of people talking about them.
And then there was the Evolution series, which is the one I'm familiar with, but apparently no one remembers that series very much.
Nope.
I've never even heard of that that series.
It's a dungeon crawler. It's not great.
It's never actually explained where Fina slept.
You don't want to know. See, I'm kind of reading her name in these situations kind of like ghetto-like, so Fina instead of finally. It's giving me a little entertainment.
Again, this could be so much easier if they at least told us how to pronounce each character's names, because they're not exactly normal names.
It'd be great stuff for the instruction manual, since back then games had instruction manuals that were detailed.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. It actually bums me out now that like no games have. The last game I can think of that had any type of decent instruction manual was Smash Brothers 4.
Shovel Knight had a pretty good one.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, it has like a full colored page-by-page manual, apparently.
Oh, no, for which like 3DS, Wii U, which version?
I think all of them.
Huh. Was that put on disc on every? I know like there's a physical version for 3DS and I think Wii U. Did like PS4 and Xbox One get a physical copy of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few months back, I think.
I want to play that game, but I really only want to play the Xbox One version because I want the Battletoads level. I don't give a fuck about the other extra ones. I just want the Battletoads level.
Let's rent that sometime, and I'll bring my system over then.
Hell yeah! Shovel Knight LP, you heard it here first in 2026.
Oh god.
So the only reason to own an Xbox One.
It's that and Rare Replay, the only two. And I've heard Sunset Overdrive's really fun.
Yeah, that game's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy a console for it though.
No, but like if that was on PS4, I'd buy that in an instant. It's like Jet Set Radio done right, is what the trailer looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucked, Tracker.
Oh god,
need-
Moonstones.
We need the
Gotta evolve
Moonstones.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, we gotta turn Clefairy into Clefable.
I think with the size of this Moonstone, it'll evolve even further than that.
It'll mega evolve. I see what you're saying.
No, it'll somehow Giga evolve. Jesus.
Let's go straight
get-
up Digimon shirt.
Just getting some Digimon shit now. Golden Armor Poke-Egg, okay, whatever. Oh, okay, bye.
Random end.
That's your little suspenseful end.